Yes, guys, welcome to the Gianni Matici YouTube show. We are live discussing some new rules in FPL, and what a warm welcome they really are to the game that we all know and love, but the game that we've been playing for some time that hasn't changed much. So, hello. Oh, I've obviously got a window open. There we go. We're back. We're back. Always technical problems, aren't there, when you go live? So, hello to everyone in the chat. Cam is with us. Hello, Cam and Sammy. Good to see so many of you. And look, positive changes. 5 free transfers changes the dynamic on hits. It absolutely does. Holly Shand is in the house as well. I know, like me, Holly is super excited for these new rule changes. So look, in today's show, we're going to go through those changes one by one. We're going to break it down. What does it mean for FPL? Don't go anywhere. Maybe you all don't like them. I don't know. I think most do. Hello to so many of you guys. If you fancy hitting that like button, that would massively help the algorithm nice and early. That would be awesome. FPL veterans in the house. I hear a rumor that FPL vet might have a little some new content plan this season with a friend of mine. Let's see. So what does it mean for FPL? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's bring up some info. So far, we've only got a couple of web stories to go off, but we know there are new rules. And we know there's I guess 5 big headlines, right? So huge changes. Number 1, there is a mystery chip. We're going to speak about all these in more detail. Rolling up to free transfers. That is another biggie, isn't it? That's a huge one. Changes to the bonus point system. Absolutely, that is huge. I mean, there are 32 or 34, I can't remember, metrics to the bonus point system that I know and love. I love the bonus. But they've made some changes, which makes it really interesting. Like, for example, BPS for shots on target. You don't get them. Well, now you do. So I'm really interested in the new BPS. I think that's one to definitely break down and discuss further. I'm going to show you all of the differences in the BPS. What else is there? Well, there's the new pitch design. Yeah, fine. And there will be fewer blanks and doubles. Guys, rolling up to 5 free transfers could also be massive, by the way. Really could be. I'm intrigued to see how that goes. Like, it changes the way we play our chips. It changes the way we might be able to go without Haaland, but then accommodate Haaland. It might change your bench structure. Knowing you get 5 free transfers, I'm guessing you might go longer. If someone gets injured or suspended, rather than sell them, you might go, I've got a bench player coming in, because you want to accumulate the transfers to be able to get Haaland in 3 weeks when he's got Ipswich at home, whatever. You know what I'm saying here. So having a playing bench and being really smart around fixture patterns, again, could be hugely, hugely beneficial. Guys, for the first time today, I just want to ask you all to do me a favor. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, will you? That would be awesome if you could. I would love you to be able to subscribe. So please do consider hitting the button. I need to change a couple of things in settings because I'm meant to be on subscribers only chat. And I've clearly rushed this because I'm so eager to bring you the live news that I've not even tweaked those settings. So let me just do those live and then let's break it down one by one, shall we? And it's good to see so many familiar faces, by the way, in the chat. Thank you guys all for joining. And I know you're all hitting that like button as well, which is awesome to see. I said I'd come live when we heard something big. Been waiting all day. Honestly, I nearly spat out my my soup. So here we are. I'm glad to be able to do this live. Now let me just make those quick little changes. Yeah, the chat is subscriber mode only, guys. There you go. Just because it helps reduce the spam as well. So you've got to be subscribed if you want to add something to the chat. That's now changed. Good. Right. Where were we, team? Where were we, team? I do all this on a MacBook, by the way. One little MacBook, no dual screen here. Good to see. Spinado says, yeah, hit the like button. Says Sammy, just launched the game already. I think we'll get a launch tomorrow, won't we? I'm so out of tune. I was too busy watching Mbappe's presentation. Yeah, he looks good. I don't know about that number 9, though, Nuclear. What do you think to the 9? I'm not massively keen on it. Any guesses to the chip? Guys, get your suggestions in with the chip. I guess that's probably the biggest news. Look, let's have a look, shall we? So I'm just going to come full screen for a sec, and then I want to talk about that chip, because the mystery chip perhaps is the most exciting. So at the moment, this is what our game week 1 team is going to look like. We're going to be presented with a bench boost, a triple captain, a free hit, Wildcard, which is a chip, like wildcard is a chip, like it always has been. What will the mystery chip be? Again, if I'm reading right now from the FPL site, let me give you what they say. All they say is there's a new chip this season called the mystery chip. What will it do? You'll have to wait and see. All will be revealed ahead of January 2025 so that you can plan ahead before the chip becomes playable in January. What do we make of that? Because this chip could affect our other chips, right? This chip might affect using a triple captain or a bench boost or a free hit earlier. Yet knowing we won't know till January, I'm like, okay, really not sure about using any of my other chips then. Do we save all of our chips till January? Like, if it's limitless, there might be an argument to go, okay, use the free hit nice and early. Use the free hit in the first part of the season. And because you got limitless later. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, loads think it'll be limitless. Look, good to see Marco, channel member, in the house. The game is likely to launch later today or tomorrow, isn't it? Like, it's 3 p.m. as we're streaming right now. I'm guessing slightly later. 4 p.m. launch, says Adam. I don't know about that. In terms of what's the official from FPL, let's just have a look, because they will probably let us know. And there is a chance, of course. There's always a chance it does launch today. I just feel like today maybe they've done... Maybe there's enough announcements today. We've had a lot of prices. We've had 4 new different ways of playing the game. The mystery chip. What could it be? They haven't really teased us other than it's going to be January, the mystery chip. We do know that. So you've got to wait till January. Is it just because they haven't set the game up yet? Maybe it is. Not decided yet. I'm sure they're decided yet, but they might not quite know exactly what they're doing with it. So guys, look, the new chip is 1. What about 5 free transfers? I think this is really interesting, 5 free transfers. I think it changes the way we set up our benches. That was my immediate reaction. Like, I'm bringing you here straight away, my immediate reaction. And first, straight off the bat, I'm going, it allows us to save transfers to be able to get a Salah or a Haaland in our team if we need to. And if we need to make those big moves to get to those players, it's not always going to be easy in 2 moves. And we often say mini wildcard is 3 moves and we take a 4-point hit. We don't need to now. But if you're accumulating transfers, you're going to have a good bench, because when your player gets suspended or injured or loses his place or has a bad fixture, you're probably not going to transfer them out because you're saving the transfers. And if you're saving the transfers, having a playing bench is more key than ever. And straight away, guys, I look at it and go, oh, okay, there's a ton of 4.5 million defenders this season that look really good. Let me present you Mark Gahey from Crystal Palace, Dan Burn, if he's a starter at Newcastle, 4.5, Konza at Villa, a 4.5, 8 Nori at Wolves, a 4.5. Really good 4.5 options. So straight away, I'm thinking, do I really want a 4 million fodder on the bench? Probably not. I'll just go 4.5. Like, spend the extra 0.5, have a good defender versus having a rubbish 4 million option. So again, straight away, I'm thinking of that 4 million option. Maybe I don't go there. Let's see what you guys are saying about it. So guys, give all your suggestions straight away. Danny B said, first up, Freddie says, maybe up to 5 transfers, we might not get a second wild card. Again, we don't know. When we look at the chips, this is what it's going to look like. Wild card is a chip. And the mystery chip comes out in January. Does that replace the second wild card? Possibly. Not bad shout there, Freddie. Danny says, big up G. I think going to be a new chip, maybe substitution chip twice a season. I tell you what it does do. So many of us play our wild card in December. Will we really want to play a wild card in December? Will we really want to play, I'm just tweeting this, our wild card in December, knowing the mystery chip info drops in January and could change everything? Honestly, just thought of that. We often play our wild card in December. Like, I've played mine around Christmas. It's a Christmas Day treat. Christmas, Boxing Day. And I'm like, oh, if I do that, then yeah, that's going to be really interesting, isn't it? If we do that and in January they hit us with a new chip and they're like, oh, the new chip is you get limitless, but you have, or I don't know, you get a new wild card, but you have to use it in the next week or this week or whatever. Who knows what it could be? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. 5 free transfer, says Cam, helps people who forget their team. Absolutely. The casuals will be more engaged, and that's really important, always has been, to the Premier League. Maybe to enhance casuals to come even back neglecting their team. And that's what the Premier League does. It needs to appeal to the masses, and this is a great move for that. It also appeals to the engaged managers, though. You're allowed to save 5 free transfers. Absolutely, Marco. There is a new pitch design. I don't really care so much for that one. The one I really care about, and look, you can see the new pitch design here. Like you see, Anana's got a slightly different color box around him and stuff. What are you all saying, guys? Yeah, save up to 5. Guys, I play Serie A fantasy. You can save up to 4. And I tell you what, I use it all the time. I use it all the time. Oh, FPL has announced 2 wildcards, have they? Are you sure? I can't see that anywhere. In terms of that info for January, for the mystery chip, it says all be revealed ahead of January. Doesn't say it will come in October or December, so that you can plan ahead. Ahead of January, so it could come in December. Could be the 31st of deck, though. Yeah, interesting. I'm using wildcard. Yeah, a lot will use it. Right, let's talk about the bonus point system, because I've got questions coming in from this. Guys, there is a poll running. Get voting. What's your favorite change? Is it the new chip, or is it the rolling of free transfers, 5, or the new bonus points? Because I actually I'm most excited about the bonus point system. So let me talk you through it. Can you read that, guys? Let me see if I can make it slightly bigger. Right, here we go. So the new bonus point system. A goalkeeper used to get 15 for saving a penalty. It was too many. But honestly, there was an amount of times goalkeepers had a rubbish game and saved a penalty and they cleaned up 3 bonus points. Well, not anymore. They now get 9. It won't guarantee you 3 bonus points if you save a pen. But then they've introduced 4 new metrics. Now, this is really important. These are new metrics. So there's 32 or 34 already. We're adding 4 metrics. Those 4 metrics are goalkeepers and defenders conceding a goal. Well, now, every time they concede one, they get -4 in the BPS. It's remarkable they didn't actually. It's remarkable that wasn't one of the BPS. Maybe this is why people didn't like it. Oh, thank you, Offcore. Offcore is saying, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So if you guys fancy hitting it, honestly, there's loads of you in the chat right now. Please, please, please just check you are subscribed. And if you're not, or even if you are, hit that notification bell so you know when I can do these reaction videos. So guys, please do consider subscribing. If you already hit all those buttons, then just like or share or whatever you fancy. But I appreciate the support. So let's go through, shall we, the other metrics, because it's really interesting that they've added new metrics to the BPS. So what's been added? Well, there's 4 things. A goal line clearance. Now, there's going to be arguments here. Straight away, there's going to be arguments, I'm telling you. Goal line, do you have to be standing on the goal line? Or what if you're 2 yards ahead of the goal line and it's a clearance? Is a goal line clearance like, what's the proximity to the goal line? If you're a yard ahead, does it count? I don't know. You just know there's going to be arguments with that. But I like that goal line clearance. You've saved a goal. Give that player +3 in the BPS. Now, when you win a foul, when you draw a foul, and players like, who are the most fouled players? Guys, give me suggestions. The most fouled players in the Premier League. I tell you one always was Wilfred Zaha. And then the year before he moved to Man City, Jack Grealish was the most fouled. Who always gets fouled, guys? Players that always get fouled. Mudryk gets fouled a lot when he's on the pitch. Foden gets fouled a ton. Grealish, not so much at Villa, but still at Villa. Saka gets fouled a ton. Yeah, suggestions coming in. Doku. Wow, Doku must draw. I bet last season, Doku per 90 drew the most fouls. That'll be really interesting. Goal, probably between goal line and 6-yard box. Yeah, maybe. Sterling, absolutely, when he's on the pitch. Neto gets fouled a lot. Yeah. Jack Grealish, definitely from Aston Villa. And to be fair, Jack Grealish even at Man City. Yeah, good. Matoma. That is a great shout from Nuclear Atoms. Absolutely, Matoma. He gets fouled a ton, doesn't he? Yeah, Matoma does get fouled a load. Doku, Saka, Gordon, Palmer. It's the tricky wingers, effectively, isn't it? It's often the tricky wingers. Okay. What about shots on target? Which players actually work the keeper loads but maybe don't score? Which players get the shot? Hazard, yeah. McGinn. So, guys, let's move on to shots on target. Who are the shots on target beasts? Well, I can tell you loads of players that produce shots on target that don't score, but I would say still working the keeper a load, Haaland and Darwin, just because of their XG. I guarantee they have a lot off target too, but Haaland and Darwin and absolutely Nicholas Jackson, they work the keeper a ton. There's more efficient players out there like Son and Isak who perhaps actually don't. I'd say their ratio of on target to goal is way higher, the likes of Son and Isak. Players like Gabriel Jesus, players like Nicholas Jackson, even players like Bruno Fernandes who will shoot from anywhere. +2 in the BPS. Quite nice. Quite nice. I take that. Yeah. Salah shoots a load. So look, the new bonus point system, there are 4 new metrics. That's really nice to know. So far, let's have a look. What have we gone through? The mystery chip. We don't know what it is, but we know we'll be told more ahead of January. Rolling up to 5 free transfers, it changes our tactics. Changes to the bonus point system, we love. New pitch design and fewer blanks and doubles. Now, why are there fewer blanks and doubles? Well, there'll be fewer cup games because the replays have been sacked. Some replays have been sacked off. And Burmo has loads of shots. Yeah, nice options there, guys. Rashford has a ton of shots. Trying to give attacking midfielders more PPS goes further compounds the literal style selection problems with the game. Bad move, 100%. Interesting. It's not all good. For me, it is. I like these changes. 5 free transfers is nice. Mystery chip is nice. Changes to the BPS is well nice, I think. I don't really care about the blanks and doubles so much because it will be tiny changes. I don't really care about the design either. Do you think the game launches today, tomorrow, or later? Personally, I think they've done enough today, haven't they? I think they've done enough today. I think they've done enough. Like, we've had a ton. We've had a ton of changes. We've had loads of price reveals. We've had 4 new chips. Yeah. Yeah, good. So many comments coming in. What do you reckon, guys? Does the game launch today? Launch tomorrow after announced today? Yeah, I'm with Sammy here. I think so too. Yes. Good to see so many familiar faces in, guys. Thank you to all my channel members that are in the house as well. Malachi's with us too. Malachi and Sammy, we've been talking on WhatsApp this morning. Can't wait to finish 150 points behind Janny again. We do have our own mini league. You'll be able to join that mini league if you're a channel member. I'll also have a normal mini league for non-channel members, but the channel member one is obviously there's not many of us in there, so we all know each other's teams, which is pretty cool. Guys, if you want to be a channel member, there is a word join under this video. If you're on mobile, I don't know if it shows, but if you want it, loads of extra content. Voice notes, videos, the lot. Rubber Ducky is in the house. Good to see you joining us today, Rubber Ducky. We've just been going, Rubber Ducky, you would have loved this. Just been going through the new additions to the bonus point system, mate. Yeah, it's wicked, isn't it? I'm a big fan. New bonus point system is nice, guys. The headlines are there's 4 new metrics and 1 metric which is changing. Saving a penalty changes to +9 instead of +15. That's absolutely the right call. And then every time a goalkeeper or defender concedes a goal, -4. Every time there's a goal line clearance, +3. Nice. But fouls 1 is lovely. We've been going through the most fouled players. Think Grealish, Mudryk, Sterling, Salah, Foden, Saka. And then shots on target, +2. Who gets loads of shots on target? Well, Haaland, Darwin. These guys get even more points. And actually, that's nice for Haaland, isn't it? Maybe that's why they priced Haaland so much. If Haaland scores goals, he pretty much gets 3 bonus anyway. Saw them, loved them. 5 free transfers of bonus for not starting Haaland. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Offcourt. Offcourt is probably telling everyone, rightly so here. Guys, we're not asking for much on this channel. We're asking for a little bit of love. And you can do that by liking, but also you can do that by subscribing. So if you want to subscribe to the Gianni Batici YouTube show because you think it's good content and you want to be here for my preseason content, then I urge you all to hit that button. John in the house. Yes, absolutely. John's with us. Was 5 p.m. launch, says Freddie. Interesting. So what, Freddie, do you think it will go today? Personally, I still think tomorrow. I just think they've done enough today. Honestly, I think we've all seen enough. Like, calm down, Johnny. There's been enough. A penalty boost. Yeah, I mean, saving pens. Oh, interesting. You guys remember last year so well. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Good point, Sammy. That's why I make the chat subscriber only. One, to encourage subscribers, but two, it gets rid of all the bots and stuff because they don't like subscribing. So if you want to add your comment and you don't know why you can't be part of the chat, like Spinaldo, like Kai, like Lalex, like Pogo, then that's why. I made it subscriber only mode. I blackmailed you. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I think the feeling is pretty damn good about FPL this year. I'm not sure I can remember. I'm not sure I can remember a time when we've gone into FPL so positive. Very good pricing. There's a few I'd like to see higher. KDB, Foden, maybe some of the 6.5 mids, maybe some of the 4.5 defenders, but you can't have it all. Very good pricing in general. But new rule changes. We've never seen it. We've seen like, here's a new chip. Here's an extra wild card. But guys, we have had a ton today. They are treating us. They have treated us with a whole load of juicy, effectively new rules. Can we call them new rules? I think we can. Mystery chip. We'll hear about that ahead of January. Rolling up to 5 free transfers. Yeah. Changes to the bonus point system. I don't care so much about the other two. In terms of bench structure of price points, what are you feeling? Knee jerk, straight away off the bat, Sammy. I am thinking I need to accumulate transfers to be able to reach Haaland at certain times. And to do that, when my player gets injured or suspended, I probably don't sell them or loses their place. I maybe bench them. Therefore, having a better, stronger bench is my immediate reaction. So, for example, I might not have a 4 million defender. I might have a 4.5. I might have a 4.5. What do you think to that? What's all your initial reactions to answer Sammy's question in terms of bench structure? I might go 4.5 defender instead of 4 million defender. That's my initial reaction. I think that's my initial reaction. Cheers, dude. Thanks, Run, Carlos, Run. Oh, no way. That's awesome to know. Yeah, top 20k is a hell of a finish. Hey, getting in the top 100k is an achievement. Like, there's over 10 million managers. Top 1%. Thanks, Malik. Yeah, top 1% and all that jazz. Yeah, your bench will be very strong, won't it? Guys, thank you so much for listening. I am going to go and just absorb some more information around these because I wanted to come on live and bring this to you. So to do that, I need to take a little bit of time out. But I'm going to publish a video later today about the chips, which will be concise, informative, and headline reaction to all 5. I've been thinking on the fly here. I actually read the new mystery chip out live on air to go, what is it? And the January news and all that. I didn't know it. I literally saw the news, the headline, and I came straight online to you guys. So let me just digest this, come back to you with a video later today. So stay tuned for that video. If you're subscribed with a notification, I'm sure you'll get a notification when it goes live, hoping in a couple of hours. And it will just be a quick 10, 15 minuter. New rules in FPL. This is big. I'm proper excited. Guys, if the game does go live today, of course, I'll be back online live. If the game goes live tomorrow, I'll also be doing the same. So, yeah, I'll see you very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, hit the buttons.